universe didn't bring you here to feel small. Listen closely, because what I'm about to tell you will change the way you see power forever. Strength does not always announce itself. Some power moves like a whisper, steady, centered, impossible to notice until the moment it's needed. It shows up in the way you refuse to shrink, in the values you refuse to trade away, in the calm you hold while everything around you tries to shake you loose. We grow up believing power means being louder, richer, more visible. We're told that authority lives in winning, in commanding, in being the one others obey or fear. But that kind of power cracks easily. It depends on applause, on roles that can be taken, on status that can vanish overnight. The second the world stops clapping, it collapses. There is another form of power, silent, internal, unshakable, the kind that doesn't need to be displayed because it's lived. It comes from knowing who you are when no one is watching, from responding instead of reacting, from staying rooted when circumstances try to drag you back into old versions of yourself. Chasing external power has a cost. You become addicted to being seen. You may impress the crowd but feel empty within. You may win arguments yet lose your own peace. You gain attention but sacrifice authenticity. And that thirst for validation never ends. It only grows hungrier. Internal power demands something far more difficult. Mastery over yourself. The self-control to pause before you explode. The humility to admit when you were wrong. The courage to say no without guilt. The compassion to choose clarity instead of chaos. None of these create headlines, but they change lives, including your own. People can sense when someone has authority over their own spirit. There's a safety in that kind of presence, a respect that doesn't need to be forced. That is why inner strength is priceless. It cannot be stolen and it cannot be faked. Without it, loud people sway you. Small problems overwhelm you. Every disappointment becomes a crisis. But when you build it, truly build it, you become grounded in a way others feel immediately. It's not glamorous, but it's magnetic. It's the kind of energy that fills a room without raising its voice. To cultivate that power, begin simply. Return to your breath before reacting. Recognize your emotion without letting it run the show. Allow silence to be part of the conversation. Ask yourself what actually matters, not what feels urgent. These small acts carve out a version of you that cannot be easily thrown off balance. Power is not something handed to you. It is something trained, refined, quietly earned. Not a throne, but a practice. Not control over others, but connection with yourself. And the deeper you grow into it, the less you feel the need to prove anything at all, because real power never needs to announce itself. It is simply there, steady and undeniable.